Welcome to this year's coaches meeting for Amarillo Soccer Association. We're doing this over camera this year, try to get it out quicker in front of everybody. So just bear with us as we work our way through this. First and foremost, again, thank you for all the volunteers that come out to coach, to help out where they can. Again, we're still under semi-COVID protocol, so let's do our best to, keep everyone safe. Don't come if you're sick. Stay home. Just use good judgment with your children, and of course with your families as the season goes on. This year, I'm going to run down first from the U5 all the way up to the oldest age groups, U15. So just some of the roles. There's been no significant changes this year to any of the FIFA roles. So we'll run down the playing structures for each age division. U5, U6 age group, boys and girls, we're going to play a 3v3 format. There are no goalies. We'll have 4 8-minute quarters with a 5-minute halftime. You can substitute only at quarter end unless there's an injury on the field. The ball size they will be using is a size 3. There will be goal kick will come in from the end line. There is no goal box in this age division. All kicks will be indirect. And throw-ins, we will repeat once, then loss of possession. We try to give the kids an extra opportunity to learn at this age group how to, throw the ball in correctly. Going into the U7, U8 age division, a lot of the same rules apply here. We will have a 4v4 format, though, with 4 10-minute quarters with a 5-minute halftime. Again, substitutions will only be made at quarters unless there's an injury on the field, which at that time we will the ref will assess it and decide if it's okay or appropriate to make a substitution. The ball size for the U7, U8 age group will be a size 3. Goal kicks will be from the end line, and there is no goal box. Again, all kicks will be indirect in this age group, and throw-ins will have repeat. They'll be able to repeat it once unless before the loss of possession. In this age division, the U7, U8 age division, we'll have the red line mark or the red line rule. All players must be in front of the line before ball crosses the goal. If not, it will be an invalid goal, and it will be turned over to a goal kick and a change of possession. On goal kicks, any player that is inside the red line box must be at least behind that red line. You can't actually have defending players on the inside of the red line. So we ask that you back the players up on the defensive side behind the red line, let them take the goal kick in, and then you can attack the ball. Skipping onto the U9, U10 age group, we'll play a 7v7 format there. There is a goalie in this age division, and they will start with 2 25-minute halves with a 5-minute halftime. Substitutions, there will be free substitutions with the referee's consent at the following times. 1, a player receiving a yellow card, the player carded only can come off. Prior to a throw-in for the team in possession, the opposing team may substitute when the team is in possession subs. Prior to goal kick, after a goal by either team, after an injury by either team, when the referee stops the play, at halftime by either team. This size ball will be size 4 for the U9, U10 boys and girls. We will have linesman judge, or line refs, and there is offsides in this age division. But it will only take place between the build-out line, which will be your red line, and your in line. Is the only place that you will be considered offsides in the U9, U10 age division. You'll have a forfeit time in this age group. If you don't have enough players there within 10 minutes of the start of game, there will be a forfeit that they can opt to use. Again, the red line mark or the red line rule does take effect here, or the build-out line is what we may call it. It may be red, it may be blue, depending on kind of what we decide to stripe it as the season goes on. But the build-out line will be in both halves of the field parallel with the goal line. The build-out line is used to promote playing the ball out of the back in an unpressured setting. When the goalkeeper has the ball in hand, the opposing team must move behind the build-out line until the ball is put into play by the goalkeeper. Once the opposing team is behind the build-out line, the goalkeeper may pass, throw, or roll the ball to a teammate. Punting and drop kicks are not allowed in this age division. The opposing team must move behind the build-out line before a goal kick is taken. Once the ball is put into play, by the goalkeeper. The opposing team may cross the build-out line, and normal play will resume. That kind of sums it up for U9, U10. What I would add to the U9, U10 is in the fall seasons, you are eligible in these both age divisions for the Tournament of Champions, which the top team in both boys and girls will have an opportunity to go play in the Tournament of Champions, which takes place in the Metroplex. It's a paid tournament by ASA, and essentially the first place team goes. If the first place team is not able to get enough players to commit to go, then the second place team will have the option to sub in for them. But that's a great experience for this age group. We hope everybody pushes hard, tries hard, so that they get an opportunity to go play and represent the Amarillo Soccer Association in the Tournament of Champions. Moving on to the U11 and up, U13, U12, U14 age divisions. We will play these. We've modified it back to the 9v9 structure. So we'll be playing on the, not quite the 11v11 fields, but the smaller, what we call the WTPL size fields. There will be goalies in this division. They will play 2 30-minute halves with a 5-minute halftime. Substitutions, there will be free substitutions with the referee consent at the following times. A player receiving a yellow card prior to throw in for the team in possession. The opposing team may substitute when the team is in possession subs. Prior to goal kick, after goal by either team, after an injury by either team when the referee stops play, and at halftime by either team. The ball size for this age division we've got down here is a U4 or a 4 size ball. And yes, you will have linemen and a center judge or center ref on these age groups. There is offsides. You're going to play under every normal circumstances on the 9v9 field. There's no red line rule. There's no only area. I mean, the full, from half to scoring would be considered offsides area. So the forfeit time in this age group is 10 minutes. If you don't have a team there within 10 minutes of the start time, there is the option to forfeit. Score is kept by the referee, and there is no heading in the mixed league age divisions with younger players not being able to header the ball. Punting is allowed in the U11 and above age divisions. Again, those are kind of the summary rules. We will have these posted on the website for you to go into and click on for more detail if we ran through them too quick. Again, we ask with the referees, again, a lot of them are your kids, younger individuals who come out to volunteer their time to ref for us. We ask that you treat them as your kids or as children and not, get too aggressive with them. Give them a chance. They're going to make mistakes just like anybody else will. This is, like I said, a recreational program. We just ask that you bear with the refs. They're learning just like anybody else is. They're out there trying. So again, just please be on your best behavior with the refs. We ask that you pick up the trash, keep the fields as clean as possible. We do rent these fields for City of Amarillo, and a part of our responsibility is to keep them picked up. It helps that if at every end of the game you will, again, pick up your trash or any trash that's in your area. There will be trash cans out there. When it comes to sitting on the field, we're actually going to go back to teams being on one side. So you'll have the away and the home team on one side of the field, and then directly opposite we'll have the parent side. Again, we do have multiple tournaments. We've got the Halloween Havoc, the Skip Farrell. Please keep an eye on the website to see when those come out, when those play. Those are 3v3 tournaments. We'd love to have you out. It's another great event and way to keep your kids active and have a good time. We do the trick-or-treating at the Halloween Havoc. Uniform pickup this year will be held Friday, October 1st at the ASA office. Feel free to swing by, call ahead if you prefer, but we're expecting to have those ready to go for each team come October 1st. And if you would, we should have player rosters out shortly. If you would at least reach out ASAP and get a hold of your players, kind of give them the rundown on what your expectation is for practices, and we'll kind of go from there. Guys, outside of that, like I said, I want to tell you how much we appreciate you volunteering, helping out, running with this. If you have any questions, concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, my name is Brian Chaffin. I'm the youth commissioner. We've got a whole staff on the board that is willing to help where needed. If you have practice questions, practice need practice help, don't hesitate. We've got plenty of resources, plenty of experience in the association to kind of give you a help. Don't be intimidated. Don't think that you're out there on your own. Outside of that, if you have any questions, like I said, reach out to the ASA office, check the website, and we look forward to this upcoming season. Thank you again for everything you do.